Okay. By now, I'm sure you have noticed that I kind of record as I kind of will it. I don't have a set schedule. I don't have a routine. I don't try and practice. I just, when I feel like talking about something, pops up. I don't prepare for it and I just flow with it. So, continuing with the series on love, what is love? How is love defined? And how is it that we're supposed to flow with love? Something that I've read in scriptures is God gives us a definition of what love is or how love presents itself. One of the things about love is love. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is long suffering. I can't remember what the other words were, but there's quite a few. I'll try and get the list for you. But love, what does it mean? It's kind. If I can just use those characteristics, and there's many more, I'll just start with those few, that it's kind, it's long-suffering, it's forbearing, it develops us. It gives us strength, it gives us qualities. It gives us an ability to find something. Find what? Let me actually start there. Find what? What is it allowing us to discover within us? Because obviously, if these things are part of love and the qualities of life are within it, the forbearing, the long suffering, the kind, the patience, what is it trying to do inside of you? If you have it, or if you try to develop it, or if you try and contain it, it surely then means that as a spirit, because love is a spirit, beyond the fact that God is love in itself, these are spiritual definitions, but God or love itself is a spirit. And if it's trying to tell you within you that it's supposed to give you patience, it's supposed to give you kindness, it's supposed to help you develop your character, it's supposed to help you to see things in a particular light, it means that it's a spirit that you're supposed to help develop within yourself, or someone is supposed to help and assist you develop it. And I think maybe that's where I'm coming into this situation of what love is. I need to help you to redefine it for yourself within you. Before you find love for other people, before you love other people, you need to find love in you to love yourself. There's actually another scripture that says you need to love your neighbor. I know I'm going scripturally a little bit, but I just want to get some foundations, some base foundations for those of you who are Christian. And I'll also, for the worldly view, I'll find a way to define it for you as well. But the patience in love, you need to love your neighbor as you love yourself part. One, it means that you yourself, just as you need to be patient with other people, you need to be patient with yourself as well. Because I know we get frustrated with ourselves. We fall out of love with ourselves. We start to hate ourselves. You know, there's so many people who are trying to change so many things about themselves to be something else that they've seen, or whatever the case may be. They've seen it somewhere, or they've seen somebody who is so a particular way, almost idolizing really, and you want to be like that person. So you'll fall in love with that person. You fall in love with the idea of that person, and then you love the idea of being them or being like them. That in itself moves you away from you, because you are unique. There's something about you that is uniquely you. God has put you on this earth in the way that you are for a reason. There's a purpose behind it. There's a purpose behind everything that God does, by the way. I know, going back to scripture a little bit, but more than that, love yourself. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Allow yourself, because it says long suffering, allow yourself to endure. It also endures. Allow yourself to endure the things that you go through. The pains, the disappointments, the disruptions, the self-hatred, the self-sabotage. Enjoy it for a season, that you may come back to the realization that even though you are away from who you think you're supposed to be or what you feel like you could have been, there is still something about you. There's an element about you, regardless of all the things that you don't have, that you currently have right now, that you can love. You need to love yourself first before you even move to loving God or loving Christ or loving friends or loving family or relationships. You need to find a base foundation where you can actually see yourself in the way that you need to be seen. See yourself in the way God sees you. That would be great, but most of us don't even really have that relationship with Him. But seeing yourself the way that you desire to be seen, and developing the things inside of you that you feel are lacking, with love, with patience, with kindness, and letting go of the things that you don't even need to develop to begin with, because some things that we look for, we don't even really need. That is my definition of love. That is how I feel love is supposed to be. And that's how I think we need to flow with love going forward. Be blessed.